up against Steven Stamkos and the Predators. We are underway in Nashville. Predators going with 11 forwards, 7 defensemen. As O'Reilly shoots the puck in. O'Reilly, Stamkos, Evangelista starting forward line for the Predators. Up against McKinnon, Lehkonen, and Necas. Makar sends the puck up the boards, held in by O'Reilly, and then it bounces away from Luke Evangelista. Now it's McKinnon for the Avalanche. Here's Lehkonen, sticked aside by Saros. Brady Shea back on it for Nashville. Now Necas as the Avalanche keep it alive. Back out to Cale Makar towards the net, kicked out by the left hand of Saros. And it's Makar once again out at the right point. Nathan McKinnon, long shot, knocked into the corners. 1-0 for another 57 minutes before Colorado scored 2 empty net goals in the 3-0 win. Nashville had won their prior 4 home games against Colorado.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, the Nashville Predators seem to play the Colorado Avalanche very tough here on home ice.
Nice move by Brock Nelson, he scores! A minute, 12 seconds in, it was Brent Burns. 15 seconds in, back on the 22nd of November. And now on the second Avalanche shot, Nelson with his 11th of the season.
This is one of those highlight reel goals. It's a pretty goal as the Avalanche able to get through the neutral zone. A great individual move by Brock Nelson on Roman Josi. Josi would like to play this a little better, no doubt. As he goes for puck, Nelson able to get around him. And a terrific finish by Nelson as he puts it 5-hole on UC Saros. And another quick start for the Avalanche.
How about the reach of Nelson there? Just a veteran player. Boy, he's hitting his stride here with the Avalanche, but nice look at that. How he just uses that size to keep the puck away from Josi.
Power play brought to you by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. Save made by Wedgwood.
For the Predators, who's really had a difficulty in scoring goals, and scores a power play goal. Just a good play here by Ryan O'Reilly. Attracts defenders on the wall, finds Marchessault. It looked like Marchessault may have thought pass, but I think he caught Wedgwood kind of leaning a little bit, able to corral his own rebound, and the Preds have tied this thing up.
Yeah, that entry was... And that's a nice play here early on this power play for the Nashville Predators.
6th of the season for Marchessault. Right passed up by Saros on Necas. They are plus 53 as far as goal differential, which leads the league by a wide margin. Nashville minus 27.
Yeah, incredible tilt in that area. And how about the play there by Ryan O'Reilly? So smart.
Oh, score! 2-1 Nashville. Schaefer with his second in 6 games.
Oh, Schaefer, a big, strong, young player here. Just a good job. The Avalanche win the face-off, but a little bit of heaviness by the Predators to get in on the puck and create the turnover. You gotta like it. As Svechkov, who got thrown out of the face-off, seals the wall, and then Schaefer with a power move towards the net. A simple, hard play pays off fairly regularly through the first portion of the season. You got to worry about rust, and I think that's what we're seeing here in the first little bit.
49 points on the season, leads the entire NHL. Burns now for Necas, and then McKinnon with a drive, saved by Saros, puck loose. Forsberg again on the forecheck as the Predators go for a change. Now McKinnon, pass up the middle, deflected by Kiviranta, played by Kelly, stopped by Saros, and then Kiviranta looking for the rebound. Bardakov through the neutral zone. Cutting wide on Blankenburg, shoots, and the save by Saros. Kelly keeps the puck alive for the Avs. Taken to the ice by Wood. Out to the point for Cale Makar. Makar sidestep Forsberg, then has it knocked off his stick. Here's Makar once again, now Taves. Taves dropping it back for Necas. Necas puts on the brakes. Now a centering pass broken up. Here's McKinnon. McKinnon into the slot. Save on Lehkonen by Saros. Landeskog back for Colton. Now Nelson. Nelson couldn't get it through. Then he does, and it's sticked aside by Saros.
He's had a lot of good stuff on the ice as well. The Stanley Cup winner in 2019 with St. Louis, a valuable leader on this Preds team.
Puck was gloved by Saros. McKinnon sends in deep for Kelly. And now a shot by Kiviranta. Barons all the way around. Forsberg and Kelly in a race for it. Bruce, you mentioned the veteran presence. Getting Landeskog back. Did play 5 postseason games, adding Nelson late last season. That's 8-2. Avalanche here in the second period. Forsberg from the tough angle. Flipped aside by Wedgwood. Now Evangelista with the puck. Throws in front. O'Reilly. And Natchez picked up the loose puck for the Avs. Long pass up the left wing for McKinnon. Streaking in. Stick save by Saros. Now McCarron quickly up the middle. Brett Nordiques, the Avalanche franchise, there's an extra letter E in his last name. Yeah. Here's McKinnon. Down low. Landeskog back in front. McKinnon, great chance.
Take a look at our AT&T connected cam, and the Avalanche able to work it down low, a little give and go, and Landeskog finds McKinnon right in the slot, and a good save there for UC Saros.
All 4 goals scored in the first 10.5 minutes of this game. Marchessault with the puck has one of them. Out in front it comes for Stamkos, but he was tied up by Drury.
Lots of screaming here from Marchessault. I thought that should have been a penalty in the neutral zone on the exit from the Avs about 40 seconds ago.
Here's Natchez, works the puck ahead for McKinnon. Then across the line to a streaking Taves, and he's stopped by Saros.
Particularly off the rush for the Avalanche, but this time a little bit different. McKinnon able to gain the blue line and then find Taves, who's coming down that weak side with speed, and McKinnon gets him in stride. And a real good save here by Saros. Saros was good in the second period. Outshot 13-5. And
Nichushkin steps in against McCarron, who wins it. Back to Blankenburg. Now McCarron comes out from behind the net. Jonesy and I kept the window closed. Negative temperatures that night. Puck comes in front. Now back out for Wilsby. Shoots and a save by Wedgwood. Now it's Colton back in his own zone. Here's Cale Makar. Makar, lead pass for Taves. Taves in with a shot. And Saros gloves that one.
The temperature of everything going on. And Cale Makar here, it's going to stop in the blue paint.
Evangelista back behind the net. Stamkos. Evangelista with it once again. Brings it out to the right side for Wilsby. Now Shea kept the puck in the zone. Long shot. Score! Great shift for the Predators. And they take a 3-2 lead with just over 7 minutes remaining as Brady Shea beats.
Kills for the Predators that they would find a way to bust through. They had several good opportunities. Watch the work here by Steven Stamkos. To me, this all second effort. Watch here, another win puck there for Stamkos. He helps loosen the puck up for Evangelista, who gets it eventually up top. Shea able to find a lane and traffic in front, and the Preds have the lead.
4 bodies in front, top line for the Avalanche out there. Great job by this line again with Stamkos and O'Reilly as they just keep it simple, work hard.
Of Makar, the new one. Nelson moves it down low. Natchez for McKinnon. Glove by Saros.
Saros, the crowd voicing their appreciation. Before that, Brady Shea gets a stick on this cross-crease play.
McKinnon defended by O'Reilly. McKinnon below the goal line. Out for Natchez. 12 seconds to go. Natchez back out for Makar. Makar shoots. Score! The Avalanche tie it with 8 seconds remaining in regulation on the power play.
Makar's first power play goal of the year. For as talented as the Avalanche are and as good as Makar is, this is it. And bodies in front. They're running out of options. And Makar finds a way to get it through. And no chance for Saros. We'll get a better look from here. Look at what he's dealing with in front of him. I mean, almost impossible to find. And Makar ties this thing late. Just great deception there to freeze the penalty killer up top, get it through, and looks like this thing's going to go to overtime.
That move he made on McCarron. I mean, McCarron is all in on blocking that shot, and the poise and the skill.
McKinnon with an overtime goal for Colorado this season. Stamkos with 2 for Nashville. Save made on Nichushkin. Stamkos already with 2 overtime goals this season. Across it comes to Wilsby. Nice move. Cuts in. And is stopped by Wedgwood with the right hand. There's MacKinnon across the line. MacKinnon up top. Cuts to his right. MacKinnon across. Saros knocks the puck down. Marchessault with 10 seconds. Back out for Svechkov. Tied up. Continues along with the puck. Dropping it back. Joshi shoots. Saved by Wedgwood. Lost all three of theirs. Ryan O'Reilly up first. O'Reilly moving it on Wedgwood. He scores!
He picks his spot here, and I like how he changes gears. Right here. Wow. Top shelf.
It's Nichushkin, second shooter for the Avs. Saros comes out, cuts down the angle, and stops Nichushkin.
And watch where he is when Nichushkin shoots the puck. He does not retreat. He stays right at the top of the blue paint. Look how patient, and the answer. Look at this positioning. Watch where he ends up. He's
All right, here comes Landeskog, looking to keep this game alive for the Colorado Avalanche.